will now ask Mary Tyler Moore what she said when that happened.
Who, me? Oh, no, I had not seen the play, and so this nameless agent told me how wonderful it was and got a copy to me immediately, and I read it, and I was just struck by it. You know, it is kind of an unusual thing to think in terms of replacing a man, but there was something in that character with which I connected the dilemma and the beauty of the writing. And the next step was to talk to Manny, who was kind enough to come out to California and tell me more about the play than was there in the written script, and to ask me to come see Tom do it. And the interesting thing is that Tom was so brilliant in the show that you might be put off by it, but nobody ever called me bright. They've called me cute and perky. I just said, oh yes, I have to do that. It's an asexual dilemma, and I think I know how to go about it. And with all the originals there to help, Brian Clark, the author, Michael Lindsay Hogg, the director, and of course, Mr. A over here, I just felt very comfortable about it. So that was a technical hurdle to get over, and one that I enjoy. I like working on the script at that stage. I love rehearsal, period. The biggest challenge for me was that of concentration for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I've never had to do that. My background is half-hour television film, which, true, is done in front of an audience, so there is a certain amount of theater involved there, too. But there is also the protection of film. If something awful happens, if a scene doesn't play on the level that you want it to, you can, when the audience goes home, go back and redo that little bit, and the editor then lovingly makes you better than you were. And you don't have that on the stage, obviously, and you also have this, as I said, this enormous amount to concentrate on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. You're never off stage. So that was interesting for me. But luckily, I was blessed with the original director, who is just wonderful, Michael Lindsay Hogg, who brought to this production the same attitude that Manny and everybody else did, which is, I've never seen it before. There was never once a time when Michael would say, well, now the way we do it is. He was always, even with the actors who had been in the original and were now in this version, he was always saying to them, try this, see what you feel. What do you think? Do you have some other notion that you'd like to express? So it was never the awful, terrifying experience that it could have been for me.
Did you get any flack from people about what do you think you're doing go anyway?
I was aware to a degree that that was out there, but I can't afford to bother myself with that kind of thing. It doesn't serve the play, it doesn't serve me. So I would put the blinders on and just concentrate on the work. That was my job at the time. And I didn't pay any attention to it. I couldn't.
Well, now you did some interviews, I suppose, before the show. Did
Yes.
that? Were you ever asked any of?
Oh, sure. They were always guarded, veiled innuendos about did I really think I had any business on the Broadway stage.